Hey everyone, it's Cheryl here from Ideas for Card Making, and I'm here today for Couture Creations. And I just want to show you some really simple cards that I've done using the Vintage Tea Collection. Okay, so what I've done here, I'll just show you quickly these cards that I've already made, and I've just done them using scraps, and I'll go through what I've done with this card what I'm about to do with this card. This one I've just added a little bit of glitter card underneath. I didn't really tell you what I did there. I just put some cheesecloth underneath, and this is all scraps, and I've just cut that from the greetings that come in this 6.5 by 6.5 pack, which what I've got down here is the last of them. And I've done 2 Mother's Day cards because Mother's Day is coming up in May. And this is scrap 2. This was just a bit that was left off the top of one of these papers. I can't remember which one now. And I just fussy cut it to make it like a sort of a curtain thing at the top, and just put a scrap across there and then added a bow. And what I tend to do quite often is if I've got any bits and pieces left over, I'll just add them to a card base. I've done that with that one too. And then when I've got scraps that I can use on it, then that's what I do. So what I did here, I had a scrap here and I just added some lace and just patted the back a bit so that it stands up. So I'm just going to very quickly do this and finish this card off. As I said, this is a pre-made base. So I've been through these are all of the greetings that I've got left out of that pack. So I'm just going to put this on here, and what I've done, if you can see these tiny little bits here, I just top and tailed that to make it fit better. So I'm just going to glue that down. So I'll do that now, and I'm using the Turbo Tacky Glue for this. So I'll just open that and glue this on. I've just had some card scraps left over, I think from when I was making a mini album, but I'm not really sure. Just little bits, so I've just added those on for this, just to lift it up a bit. So I'm just going to glue that on, and that will dry very quickly because this one is the turbo glue. And I'm just going to add that up the top. I'm avoiding those flowers, so it's just going to go there. And I think I might just put a little tiny bit of the foam tape here. And what have I done with my scissors? I'll just chop a little bit off. I don't need much on each corner, just the tiniest bit, just to keep it off the edge there, that's all. So that should be right, and that one should be right as well. Do that. So it should be dry now. I'll just lift this up. This foam tape from Couture Creations is very, very sticky. Right, so I just put, you can see I'm sticking to it. I just put a bit of glue on here for the part that's going to be on there. I might just put a dab there because sometimes these cards, I sell my cards to shops. Sometimes they sit there for a very long time. So I'm just going to put that on there. So the foam tape will hold that up, lift it up. Just hold that for a second. Okay, that's done. As you can see, I only took a little tiny bit off of each side, but it would have been a bit too long. I actually think that bit came from there, but it would have been too long for this card. So I've just doctored it, and there's absolutely no reason that you can't do that. Right, that's it. If you want, you could put some pearl drops or some sticky back pearls there. Anything you like you can do to dress that up a bit, but I do like the simple cards. So I hope that's given you some ideas. I'll show you these others quickly again. So that's that one. If you can see, the light here is terrible. My husband keeps saying he's going to put a new light in for me, but I'm still waiting, unfortunately. That's the one I've just made. You can see the height that you've got on there. You can use the double-sided tape as well to lift that up. The double-sided foam tape, I should say. I just happen to have those scraps, so I use those. So then I've got this one that I told you about before. I think just having that little bow there just finished that off. So I think you can see the cheesecloth on this a little bit better. And I like the fact that it's sort of frays off and it's not uniform. I really like that. And this one, I just literally, it's another one that had a scrap of a topper on it. So I just put that on. I didn't like it on its own. It just felt like it blended in there too much. I got my corner punch. It's got my corner punch, and I just punched around all four corners on that, and then put some of this glitter card on there. And you could put any colour, but I just had a scrap of that matched the pink, so that's what I did. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you later.